to another episode of Alaskan Babble podcast where they babble and we gaggle. Here we go. He's going to say it. Do you not gaggle? Do you not gaggle?
No.
You're going to gaggle.
No,
He
just you.
gaggles. He gaggles.
He gaggles.
Just you.
He's just in denial.
Yeah, it's okay.
No.
If everyone
I'm
remembers.
sorry. We're not doing that. Cut that part out.
No,
We're
there's
not
no
doing
cutting. There's no cutting.
We don't do that. Brought to you by Saratoga Water. Because my host is horrible. We need that sponsorship. Come on, y'all. We hurting over here.
Well, if the viewers remember from episode 3, we have Bella Johnson again.
Hello.
Yep. How are you
Welcome
doing
back.
today?
I'm doing great.
Welcome back to the show. I
Welcome
appreciate
back.
you returning.
Thank you.
You know, it's spooky season, and I feel like we really didn't give a chance for Belle to talk about her spooky encounters in the night, the bumps in the dark. So here we are again to talk about her experiences with the paranormal.
Yep, and there is a lot.
She has brought her notes again today, so we have a
From
good,
memory, yes.
yep, we have a good documentation of the paranormal activity.
hmm
Dan, do you have any experience with the paranormal activity? What is your view on that?
Shit, every day.
Every day, huh?
Every day.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll get into that, the specifics of it when we get more into it. But yeah, I believe in spirits.
Yeah.
And I believe sometimes at certain times, who you surround yourself with, good or bad spirits from those people can also jump in you.
Mm.
So,
I also learned that they are passed down.
Yeah.
They could be passed down from your parents.
absolutely.
Passed
Yes.
down from our parents.
Absolutely.
Yes, I had a few. They're called like maisomes, and they're
Maisomes.
basically like these annoying little. She called them like almost like little cockroaches, but I had a few came down from my dad and my maternal grandpa.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
You
Dad.
suck.
So, I mean, if that don't explain how energy is transferred and shit, I don't know what will.
Right.
I don't know. Well, Bella, you have a lot of experiences you want to share today. So
I do.
what is the most haunting of experiences that you've had?
Oh my gosh. My second house that I lived in, every single person in my family has a different story on what has happened to them at different times. Sometimes, like me and my two sisters, we all had experience together where we saw like a balloon that was deflated. It rised up about this high.
Was it red?
No, it was pink.
So we're not
Some
talking about
kind of red.
Pennywise.
No. And it literally just moved itself throughout the house, like on its own. It turned a corner, and then when it got into the movie room, it dumped itself. And my little chihuahuas were barking at it, so you know it was probably something paranormal.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So
Did anybody who witnessed this? One person, two people,
3 people.
three
three
people,
people.
And my dog.
all saw the same thing.
Yep, me, Bailey, and Kylie, my 2 sisters.
Interesting.
Yeah, we were all freaking out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what happened when the balloon got to the movie room? Did something extra paranormal happen?
No, but the movie room was definitely haunted, and the room connecting to it was also extremely haunted as well.
I'm kind of curious why the movie room.
Oh my God. Okay, it was a room like maybe half this size,
Mhm.
and it had no windows. It was dark purple, like this color, and it had a dark purple floor. No windows, and so it was just a creepy, dark room, and we had a giant TV in there. It was almost like a movie theater, and we've experienced like doors opening,
Oh, yeah.
doors slamming shut. My best friends wouldn't want to sleep in there because we would always sleep in there during our friends' sleepovers because it was like the best place with the couches and stuff. And they refused to sleep in there.
Right.
And I didn't even tell them that there was a ghost in there. They were just like, "Eh."
Right.
So
So who determines whether they're good or bad? I mean, has outside of doors slamming and some weird energy, I mean, did they do anything bad?
no, but from what I've learned from my research is that a spirit
Yeah.
would never do anything bad
Right.
because they've reached nirvana. They are like in the spiritual realm. But a
Right.
ghost, when someone dies and they have like a negative emotion that they're
Right.
still holding on to,
Right.
they will become a ghost
Right.
because they still have their ego or
Right.
like anger towards another person, and so they'll haunt you.
So can you define
Right.
what nirvana is?
It's like it's hard for me to explain, but it's like when you, like Van was saying earlier, like you don't have any of those negative emotions. You're like, just move on with your life. Why were we trying so hard, when we were younger? You just let go of all those bad emotions and ego, and when you die, you go to the spirit realm.
So it was a detachment of negative emotions.
Yeah,
Interesting.
like resentment or anger, all that.
Oh, this is awkward. We have our first phone call.
First caller.
Our first caller.
Sorry.
Yeah, our first caller of the day.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm very busy.
We're gonna cut that out.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah.
Um,
Hope it wasn't anyone important there. Okay.
how you know? No,
Wait, whose phone was it? Yours?
I think so.
It was yours.
It sounds like mine.
That was yours?
Yeah.
Oh, Van.
I don't know.
Oh, Van.
Is my wife here still?
Yeah.
We fine.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as she, there ain't nobody else out there. that I
Hide
need
your
to
kids.
jump up
Hide your
for.
wife.
Yeah, they all in.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
I'm a horrible friend. Don't call me if you need help. I won't answer the phone. So I'm just.
I might just keep this part in now.
Um,
Said.
So
I think I don't know what nirvana is, but just hearing that word, I would consider like the ultimate peace, kind of.
Yes.
yeah,
when
it's
you
reaching ultimate peace.
Yeah.
It's not to me, it's not letting go, but accepting.
Yes.
Well,
You know what
letting
I'm
go and
saying?
acceptance I would say they're both the same, right? In order to let go of anything, you have to accept the matter of the fact, right?
Right,
If we're talking about any traumatic experiences in general,
right,
and that's going to relate back to hauntings in some way when it comes to a spirit, right?
right,
You know, as you would say, it's anger or trauma that
Yep.
keeps them
right,
in the physical realm and they're not able to move on, per
Mm-hmm.
se, right? And with any trauma in general, right, in order to heal, and this is what I say about any traumatic
right,
experiences, right? There's not very many things that are black and white in this world, but there is one couple things I feel like that are black and white. Is that
right.
trauma itself, it could be either something that you can learn and heal from, or you can let it be its tormentor, right?
I think the spirit is in here.
Yeah, the spirit
I'd
is in
like
here.
to.
Yes.
This is Bella brought the spirit with her.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Shit's flickering and
So sorry.
Phone's going
ringing.
off. Because my phone was actually going off too.
Oh
not
my
that long
Oh my
ago.
God! Silence, people.
I
We
can
gotta put on
feel it.
silent.
Just making sure my crystal not lighting up.
We should get Z here to talk about healing crystals.
Drink more. Drink,
Oh,
drink,
yeah, me
drink,
too.
drink. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
We got to cleanse the room. Jesus, where were we at?
We need him right
That
now.
was awesome. Oh my.
Wow. Are you a little
You
bit
got to be
spooked?
here.
Are you a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
spooked?
I actually got my neck is like standing up and the hair is on my neck right now.
Oh boy, what did you bring in here?
No, trust me. My spirit that
Yeah.
I have with me,
As of right
quote
now.
unquote, have with me.
Yeah.
He just wants me. He does not want any of you.
Right.
But what if he wants Van's body?
He does not. Trust me.
It
He
ain't that.
He probably wants Van's body.
He does not.
I don't know.
If you know, you know. So
If I know, I
If
know
you
that
know,
he
I
you know,
don't
doesn't.
know
Tyken.
her, the spirit that's in her,
Yeah.
and it ain't talking to me or trying to get to me.
It's
but
going to
I
reach
can
down to
feel
your
it.
Saratoga well.
I'm telling you,
You can feel it. If you know, you know, and it's unexplainable.
Sure. It's a presence. It's a unexplained paranormal presence.
does it feel scary, Van?
No, I accept it.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, great.
I accept it.
You're on your way.
That's why I can feel it.
We should invite him onto the podcast.
He's here.
God,
He,
stop,
she,
you guys. You're
it,
freaking me. It's a dude. It's a guy.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mine is Sophia.
Well, Sophia is not a spirit.
Sophia
Sophia.
is a spirit.
Well, Sophia. Okay. Well, the word Sophia means ultimate love, right? It's a Latin word for ultimate love.
Love is the ultimate rule
Yeah, I can
across
agree.
every
It's
book
Sophia means
written,
divine
and
love in
yeah,
Latin.
all we need is love.
All we need is love.
It takes
Very
so
true.
much energy to hate something,
It
and it's
does.
easy just to let
Absolutely.
it
And
go.
you're on your way to Nirvana.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
I just came back down to talk to y'all.
even
So you're saying you've reached it and you're coming back down to
it's
check
like
it
Yeah,
out.
high.
you never know everything.
It's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. You never do.
So
It's just like in The Office where Dwight can lower and higher his cholesterol at will. Yeah, so it's
I
more or less
see.
the
You
same.
have a
yeah,
gift. You have a
Yeah,
gift
it's a
there.
yeah,
gift.
you can't even talk to certain people about things like this or things like what you saying, because the first thing they're gonna do is call you crazy,
Yes.
and or uh they in fear of what they feeling, and they don't want to approach it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
then you get the people, how can I say that? You get the people that you just want to talk to, and you want them to listen, and they want to just give you advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I agree with that. The reality is that there's people that want to see objective marital evidence, right? And the reality with the supernatural is that we haven't come to a place, at least scientifically, where we can prove that the supernatural exists. And the only thing that we can go about is people's testimonies.
I will say
I don't
there are
believe that.
some very, very, very strong theories,
Yeah.
and maybe not quite evidence, but I mean, people have caught things on camera.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I think the Warrens, it was the what is it?
Annabelle.
And not Annabelle, the enemy house where Ed Warren took a picture, which would be perceived to be one of the ghosts that was haunting
Mm.
the house after the father went crazy and killed all the children and the
Right.
wife.
Mhm.
Right.
Like that's one of the spectral evidence that people take into consideration when, oh, well, does the afterlife exist? Are
Right.
there ghosts that haunt us? Because the reality is that I think it's a matter of faith, right? I think that if you those are the things you have to take into faith, that consideration that, yeah, these things are real, even though I'm not able to prove it. Like these things are real.
I think you just got to open your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a book can't teach you this.
No.
It's especially when it's already in us. You
Mhm.
just haven't opened your mind up to it yet.
I will say I am an atheist. I do not believe in any religion.
Same here. Well, I'm not
I
atheist, but yes.
like I have to see something to believe it.
Mhm.
And from the time I was very little, like 6 years old, I've
Mhm.
been experiencing these things. So now
Mhm.
I believe in it and I witnessed it. My whole family's witnessed it. So,
Yeah. And I
Um,
completely understand. We lost our director.
it's going down. You see how she just walked past that light?
Right.
Her shadow's still on the
The
wall.
shadow's still on the walls. We gotta pin it down with
It's
some
going down in here.
you need to pin it down like Peter
Oh
Pan.
my God. This is
We need to
never
go get the shadow and just reattach it with a sewing kit.
happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome back.
yes.
It is going down in here.
Oh dear.
It's a real spirit party you cannot get in.
Mm. It's a
Moses
V
off the drink.
it's a VIP
Jesus
party.
off the
Oh.
gin. It's a real spirit party. So
Yes.
I don't know what that would be considered as far as I go. I don't know the definition of it, but I question everything.
Mhm.
So, and I'm spiritual, not religious.
Well, that's about the same thing for me too, is that I'm not a religious person.
Right.
Now, do I believe in God? Do I believe in Christ? I do.
Right.
I follow the teachings of the New Testament to the best of my ability.
Right.
But a lot of that came from also questioning as well,
Yeah.
right? I think if you blindly believe in anything that anyone tells you, well, that's not a good thing. That to me,
Yeah.
that's hubris, and it's also naivety,
Well,
right?
that's the world until you find yourself.
Right, and
Mhm.
that really is. And I think it really comes down to is that you need to, in order to believe in anything in general, right? You need to have it being tested. Everything needs to be tested, and you really need to understand that of yourself too. You know, for me, it's for me personally, like and I said this in multiple different podcasts already, podcast episodes, is that religion has always been a very touching point for me because I feel like it doesn't really teach what Christ was all about. I think it's more of what mankind wants to do to control. Back to one of the biggest examples I love, one of my favorite horror movies to date, which is Heretic. It kind of proves that too, where Hugh Grant asks the question, "What is the one true religion?"
Right.
And at the end of the movie, spoiler alert for anyone that doesn't know it, it's control
Oh,
because the
absolutely.
church wants control. And
Absolutely.
that's not what God teaches. It's
The
not
church
what
is the
Jesus
biggest. God
teaches.
was a rebel.
Yeah.
God walked in the church and kicked the table over.
Yeah, exactly. He was a rebel.
That's why they killed him.
Yeah.
So God got a sense of humor. I think the only rule, and God is forgiven. The old God wasn't. So it just depends on what testament you in.
Right.
And that's another thing, which one you choose to follow, all this division, when all you need is
Love.
love.
But like,
Yeah.
why does it change? I never understood that.
Why does it just depends on because if you look into the Bible, right, when Jesus, you know, when Jesus was used as a sacrifice for our sins,
Right.
right? That's when we don't follow the Old testimony anymore. We follow the New Testimony, his teachings, right? And the way I see it is that there's a couple things on the Old Testimony that you do follow, like the Ten Commandments, like those, basic stuff like
Nah, I
that.
just follow one,
Which
Sure.
is,
two.
what are they?
Put God first.
Yeah,
Like and love everything and everybody.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
So, God said, so nothing in the world is bad. And I can't, I'm sorry if I keep saying God said because God never said anything. And let's be clear on that. These were interpretations around him that was written.
sure, by the disciples.
So my book for you would be different than her book for you. That's where all these chapters come in my opinion.
Sure.
Um, but you can have all the things of the world you want. Just put me first. That's the only rule.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing's bad. They say money is the root to all evil. That's not true. What you do with the money and the kind of person you are is the evil.
right. Well,
Cheers to that.
So,
Amen.
there you go. Cheers.
drink
No.
more.
Oh, I'll drink more.
Drink more.
You don't have to tell me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink more.
So, going off the theological conversation here, you said you have a male haunting you.
I do.
Okay.
Very
Do you
interesting.
know his name? Do you know where he
Yes.
comes from?
Yep.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Okay. He has been with me since I was about 6 years old.
Hmm.
That I've seen. Could have been with me since birth. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say. But I've only noticed him since I was like 6 years old.
Hmm.
Like I said on the other podcast, my first encounter. I was sleeping in my car bed. That's how young that I was, and I was sleeping towards the wall, and I felt something tap on my shoulder, like two taps. And I look over. I share a room with my little sister, so I thought it was her. I look over and I see this very, very tall figure,
Hmm.
huge,
Like how
this
many
big.
feet?
7 feet. It was an Anunnaki.
Was it Anunnaki?
It was a 7-foot black man.
No,
With the
Sorry,
ding-a-long
I'm
about
sorry.
12 feet
Sorry, I'm
long?
just kidding. Sorry.
no, he was probably, I don't know, 6 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was just staring at me, and I
And he's
started to
white?
scream. Yeah, like a person. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I started to scream for my parents,
Mhm.
and they came in, turned on the light, and nothing was there.
Oof.
Yep.
Interesting.
They wouldn't have saw it. So the funny thing about that, or interesting thing about that, is being a 6-year-old in your innocence,
Mhm.
something latched onto you.
Mhm.
Um, that's
Spooky?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty spooky.
where did something was passed down through somebody to you?
Well, do you believe in reincarnation?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay. So,
absolutely.
yeah, last year was when it got the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Like, physical things started to happen.
Mm-hmm.
My car stopped working.
Mhm.
My phone stopped working. My boiler blew up. Like so many things started to happen.
Mhm.
And he was coming to me in my dreams every single night, multiple times a night. I didn't sleep at all. And so I reached out to this lady who my dad knows, and she is like a medium. And she told me basically it was someone from my past life, but you couldn't
Right.
see who it was.
Absolutely.
So she recommended me to this dude, and I talked to him. He said his name was Jonathan.
Mhm.
He was my husband in a past life from
Mhm.
like the 1800s.
Mhm.
That's
And
a long time ago.
yeah, basically we had a terrible relationship. Finger pointing, lies, cheating,
Right.
all of it.
Right.
And he's been following me ever since, trying to get his power back.
What power is that?
Just his own
You don't
power.
know.
Yeah.
You don't know. Something. So I believe in reincarnation. Within reincarnation, the only thing you can't bring back is your memory.
Yes.
Right.
Until you
And
remember it.
until you wake up and
Mhm.
remember, or you have things like that that's attached to you
Hmm.
that you brought over. And I think getting chills. I think that something has a job to fulfill so he can detach from you,
Yes.
or it can detach from you.
He has to get his power back because he helped me heal
Right.
at that time and back in the
Right.
1800s.
Right.
Right.
So
And I just left him.
if he helped you heal, what is, when I think of it, when the words you said, when he helped you heal,
Yeah.
it's that he had an intention to help your past life heal,
Yes.
right?
Like move on from our terrible relationship.
Right.
Okay, so
Uh,
why, if that's the case, why would he come back?
so that he can
Oh
get
my God.
himself back. Like he is a shell of a man. He's still horribly
Absolutely.
depressed. He's miserable,
Yes.
angry. He is super angry.
Yes. He can't. She reincarnated.
Okay.
He can't until he gets rid of those attachments.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. That
So
nirvana.
he's
Yeah.
stuck
Hmm.
in between.
Hmm.
He can't be sent back here until he fulfills whatever that.
That's one hell of a purgatory right there.
Yeah.
I
And
think that's,
mhm.
I think if you a piece of shit in one life, you come back as a
Piece of shit in another.
worm. Um,
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, when I interpret, they say the whole sentencing and the pearly gates when you pass. I think you are. I think you are judged, but it's not to get in some pearly gates, because Jesus also said you can have heaven here.
Well,
Right.
though, it depends on what, doctor you're talking about, because there's a
It's in
lot of
order
doctrines.
to be
Right.
reincarnated back here.
No, and I totally agree.
We do you know why they put bodies in the ground or how that all started?
Please do not tell me what Mitch said is that
It was a
they eat
plague, and
people.
they
Yeah,
started burying people 6 feet deep during the plague to stop that disease from.
sure.
But if you believe in the spiritual realm, I think they were trying to trap souls.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, put you in a casket, and then put that casket in a cement cylinder tomb,
Yeah.
and then put you 6 feet down to try to trap the soul. That's what I
Interesting.
think is,
Well, it's always the question of what is after? What is after this? And that's always the question that
you're
everyone
not
asks
supposed to
each
ask
other.
that question.
Well, that's the question that everyone asks
You're not
anyways.
supposed to look forward or behind. You're just supposed to live
Sure.
in the moment.
I think the reality is you have to live the best life as you can, because
Every day.
if
The second to
there's
second.
one guarantee in life that we know, and that guarantee is death one day.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Where
second to
there's
second.
life, there's death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, second. Like, I don't know. When I get a bill, I don't stress that I got to pay this bill. Sometimes I don't. You know how y'all know how electricity bills and shit work. The first bill ain't really a bill. You can let that shit pass due until you get the red notice, and then you pay the past due amount.
Hmm.
So I play with shit that way because I don't know if I'm gonna be here. The IRS is the only one you don't want to play with, y'all. Trust me.
The IRS is gonna come get you.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
The IRS is also a demon that'll follow your ass around.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, I hate taxation.
so, uh,
Speaking of
I don't
which,
think we got enough time in this podcast for me to even touch on what
the IRS.
Bella's talking about and
Well,
what
we
she feels. One thing I do want to share is when I was shit, I don't know, 8. I grew up with 2 older uncles and that were already in high school. So I used to tag along with them all the time. And um, out of our neighborhood, right out of our like this, it was a cemetery. It was a playground and then a golf course and a cemetery all in one. So we used to go grab frogs out of the creek and shit and throw them and kill them and then go over to the cemetery. So there's this girl. She was, I think, one of my uncles. I can't say date because we were all young or they were in high school, but she hung around with them all the time. Um, she would go and lay down in the cemeteries with us. She would lay down next to a headstone and tell us everything about what's in the ground.
Mhm.
So at first, I'm saying, "Oh, she crazy." And
Mm.
her grandma was a witch. Like her grandma was wearing things like this back then, a bunch of silver. Um, that's how I was introduced to sage. I saw her doing it. She was probably into witchcraft. She used to play with bones and shit. Like I didn't. I'm 8, right? But hanging out with these people. So I don't know. One time we were at the playground and she was like, "You guys wanna? Can I show you guys something?" And we was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And I swear she goes, "Look at my eyes, and repeat the same thought
Oh boy,
continuously in
I
your
don't
head."
like where this is going.
And she told us word for word, at least me, what I was thinking.
Ooh,
Now I got
So I
chills.
believe it.
ooh.
I absolutely believe in it. When Corinne's grandmother died, we were at her grandmother's house. Like refrigerator magnets is big in his family for some strange reason. So we everybody was splitting up refrigerator magnets and little mementos out of the grandma's house. So Tristan had to be changed when he was a baby. So Corinne took him in a room and she's changing him, and he goes to her like, "It smells in here,"
Mm.
and
It ain't the diaper.
she was like, "What does this smell like?" And he's like, "Her in the chair."
Ooh, ooh,
The innocents can see it.
spooky.
They can.
Um,
So you
and
think that
oh
when
yeah, that
you think because we're younger, we're more open to experiences, but because we are, as we get older, we develop more of a sense of self and understanding.
no, I
We
just think
close.
you take on so much of the bullshit and indoctrination that you blocking the ability. There's 2 sides to your brain, right?
Hmm.
A masculine and a feminine.
Mhm.
Somewhere along the lines of coming up, you lose one sense gets stronger than the other.
Mm.
I think it all ties in, coming up through school, which I call it an indoctrination. I'm sorry that y'all are school people.
Well,
Um,
I understand where you're coming from too when you say that.
I think you don't get a chance to develop in one realm because now you're being shoved through um, this other thing.
Sure.
Mhm.
So you closing one side. You're growing up with, guys and girls. And, in our day, not to offend anybody, but faggot was like the go-to word. So, everybody was a faggot. So now you developing that boy ain't supposed to be with girl. Guys are supposed to be tough. I think that's all bullshit.
Mhm.
You're
You know how
saying
many men
stereotypes
want to
are,
cry? Like
yeah,
cry, but won't?
sure.
That's so
You know,
sad.
I've read a book and I recommend it to you too. I recommended it a long time ago. It's called The Boy Crisis, where it talks a lot about, oh, almost there.
Okay. $10 cap.
Close, Jack. So
$50 bottle.
it talks a lot about the stereotype of the the male that is stoic and how we are raised to believe that stoicism for males is the way men are supposed to be. And you can see that in movies, books,
Right.
video games. You can see that in posters back in the day. And the
Right.
reason why it's because the way males are to be seen as the sacrificial pieces if it ever has to come,
Yeah.
Right.
right? So we're not allowed to feel or show these kind of emotions because if we do, it's a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
Okay, so I read this book called The Spiritual Siege,
Mhm.
and it's about this medium who talks to ghosts.
Yeah,
And so he said that most of the time, when a ghost is haunting a family, it is most likely going to be a man because they're so reserved in
absolutely.
their,
Protectors.
yeah, they
Protectors.
hold on to that anger and they become ghosts because
Mhm.
they're so mad and they can't reach
They
that
can't get out.
nirvana.
Yeah, and absolutely. And the reality when it comes to men in general, I think the stoicism of males is slowly dissipating to what it used to be. Because even for me, right, I would say I'm a pretty stoic person in a lot of sense where I don't really express my emotions. Like I'm able
Hmm.
to help people guide through their own emotions and help
Hmm.
them with their emotional level. I feel like that's kind of my specialty in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But when it comes to my own emotions and my feelings and my thoughts, I always kind of shove it to the corner
Yeah.
because I don't believe that one, I feel like I can't allow myself to feel a lot of things because if I feel things, there's people that watch me too.
Right.
And then if I go down, other people are going to go down. So I feel like I don't have that luxury to.
Well, so you a false prophet to giving advice then.
I'm not
You
exactly a false
shouldn't
pro
even, if you don't believe in it, how can you?
Do you
because
That
I
shit
do.
don't make no sense at all.
Well, it's
You a
not,
false prophet then.
do
How
you
can I believe you if you don't believe in you?
I
like
do believe in myself. It's about being a leader. It's leadership,
so
right?
what about when you're by yourself, you don't have a good cry?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't show that side of me to other people
It
because
it it
for me,
boy, when you do, it's a release.
it's a
It
release,
is.
It's
and
a
I agree.
release. Because ain't
And
nobody gonna hold you to.
it is manly to cry and show those
Fuck yeah.
emotions.
No, and
Yes.
I don't disagree with
You
that.
have to let it. So I used to keep shit bottled up all the time. Uh I think all of us at one point coming up, we look for acceptance.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll dumb yourself. So I used to hang out with I never really hang out with people. Like I don't have any friends. Corinne will tell y'all that.
Mm.
But for some reason my energy collect people.
I agree, absolutely, and it's
Um,
because of your charismatic personality.
but it can collect the wrong kind of people and it has from
Yeah,
a lot of
absolutely.
times.
It's magnetizing, right? And that's really what it is. It's magnetizing when people see you and they see what you're up to, how you are, the way you react and act to things, that personality draws people in. It's like even for myself, it's that I have a personality that draws people in, and there's the pros and cons to that, right? And it's a talent that I believe that needs to be trained and be also careful with
Yeah.
because when people see what you have and they don't, they're going to want to take it.
Hmm.
And that's the reality is and they're going to keep trying to take it
But what
over
do
and
you
over
have?
again.
What can people are so fucked up? What can they see for one, and what do you have for the other? You don't own shit.
It's not about owning shit. I think it's knowing
They
yourself.
can't see inside of you.
Well, they can see a projection of what they want to see that's inside of you, right?
They gonna get
And
disappointed
well, maybe,
getting into some shit that way.
right.
Hmm.
And they will because there are leaders and there are followers, and followers want to have the qualities of a leader,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And I think anyone can be a leader, right? And
yeah.
I think the biggest trait of being a leader is knowing yourself and what you stand
Absolutely,
for, right?
absolutely. So I battled shit not too long ago. I was battling my own. I can't even say my own demons. I was battling myself.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, and I went through, and I can't even call it depression. I just went through a phase of not understanding, like, how am I such a good person and I keep getting fucked over? And then now I can't, my sleep was getting destroyed. I was drinking more, trying to mask it, but destroying things in the current, trying to run from something else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think what did it for me, and this is without getting help. Corinne gave me shit for not going to counseling, but I don't believe in somebody diagnosing me that don't know me.
I can understand
Um,
that.
so once I cut my family off, the light just turned on.
Yeah.
Mm.
And sometimes it is getting rid of the negative attachments that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I
that's
think we got a generational curse in
mhm.
my family. Um, and some of the things me and my sisters went through when we were younger, their kids are going through some of that same shit right now.
Because we
Like,
always pass down what we've learned from the previous generation, right? Okay, I'm going to give you a really good example, and then we should probably get back to your experiences. But
this is all
with
a part of her experience.
okay, well, with I did not like the second season of The Last of Us Part Two,
That ain't
Mm.
got
right?
shit to do with
Oh,
nothing.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You know, and there was a flashback with Joel, right, with his father, and the father would beat up him and his son, right? Or him or Joel and his brother, I'm sorry. And what the father said is that I beat you, but my father did a lot worse than me.
That's bullshit.
And the only thing I can say to you is do a little bit better than me, right? Is do a little bit better. And that's what I think most family goes, a family curse, right? Is each generation has an opportunity to do better
Right.
or a little bit better, right? And that's the way I see it. It's like even my family has its own
Yeah.
curse, right?
Mm.
And it's up to my generation, me, my sisters, and my nephew
Hmm.
and my younger nephew when he gets older.
Hmm.
It's always do a little bit better than the
Oh
previous
yeah,
generation.
or as best as you can.
Yeah,
Like I bet you don't have children yet, but you're gonna find yourself repeating some of the same shit that was told to you when you was a kid,
probably, yeah.
in the form of uh correction.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's something that's just in you. So I've never spanked not one of my kids, not once. I mean, they've probably reached out to stove one of them,
Sure.
but never, ever, ever have I ever spanked one of my kids.
Yeah.
I talk to them.
Yeah, and that's
I
a
mean, they
really
become assholes later, but I don't think spanking has anything to do with that. I gave them free will to make their own decisions, and if they
That's
fuck up,
good.
so be it.
yeah,
Like, don't come get me.
I
Treat
understand.
me like I'm not here. That way, when I'm not here, you can handle it.
I can understand that.
Um, like use me like family's a business, correct? Like if I can get paid from them,
Hmm.
I definitely would.
Yeah.
But so I told Corinne one time, um, like if I don't know who we were talking with some people, but if I can, I think it was Jermaine because there's somebody they were saying they spank their kids, and I was like, so you could spank your woman then.
Interesting.
That's the same.
So you find it as a disrespectful,
Absolutely,
you find it as a disrespect.
absolutely,
Okay.
especially to the kids. They don't need to see that.
Yeah,
You shouldn't
Yeah.
be arguing in front of them. Uh, None of that shit. They don't need to get hit. They don't need to see the parents hitting. They
absolutely.
all they need to see is the love. And that should be and it's hard to
And
say
that's
that.
beautiful. I love it.
It's hard to say that.
Yeah.
And I think with spankings are fucked up because parents are coming home from work already upset at their day,
Mm.
and that's passive aggressive. They taking that out on the kids because
Yeah.
they can't take it out on
Yeah.
the boss at work.
Yeah, I completely understand
And I
that.
think every woman deserves to have a work boyfriend. I'm back.
A work boyfriend. We call that a work husband and work wife
There you
situation.
go.
Yes.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
do you have a work boyfriend? No?
Absolutely.
No, not yet.
Everybody
She's
does.
smiling.
I
Everybody
think she's
does.
lying over there.
Absolutely.
I
Megan.
think she's lying.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have a work wife.
Absolutely. A woman ain't. We can't even get into that. Never mind. We talked about that one time.
So,
Oh,
so what is your point of view with the discussion that we've been having? Well, how do you see it?
I think I agree with Fanny. You should not spank your kids
Oh,
just because you've
absolutely.
had a hard day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was spanked,
Oh, I
and
was spanked
I
too.
mean, did it teach me anything? No.
Just
Mm-mm.
made your
I
butt
mean,
red.
I still rebelled. I still did bad
Absolutely.
things, especially when I grew older.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I think that obviously from my experiences, strict parents make sneaky kids.
Yeah,
You
I
want to
absolutely
do it
agree.
more. Like I don't condone this YouTube world out there, but my kids, if well, Tristan's 22,
22, yeah.
and Jacob's almost 18. Um, if they wanted to smoke weed, I'd rather them do it at home
Hmm.
and let me go buy it.
Yeah, I can understand that
Um,
because it's a controlled environment at that point.
Yeah, and if they were to buy it, you never know what's out there
no,
right now. They could be like sowing spice or
no,
something
Yeah.
not
crazy.
even a controlled environment. The fact that they know my kids can cuss. And I learned this from when I met Corinne. Like I got to her house when I first started going over, and the first day they were like, "Fuck," and the parents were right there, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening here? Like this is okay?" I'm waiting for a parent to come across the room,
Yeah.
and it was accepted.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Oh shit, they operate like way differently than we do over here."
Yeah.
So this
So
is
were you raised
cool
in an
over
environment
here.
where you couldn't cuss?
Oh man, I was raised in an environment shit, it just depend on the day and what kind of day the people who raised me was going through.
Mm.
Interesting.
Depended on my day.
Hmm.
School was my release.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Going home wasn't.
And that's
So
that's our prime example for our
yeah,
program right there, where school is a release in the safe zone.
yeah.
Yeah, it is true.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
That's all right. But you need it. I needed it.
Yeah.
It wasn't how do you measure hard as a kid? Like
I,
compared to what? So it wasn't hard. It was actually a learning curve for me. Like I've been rebelling from them people for a long time. Like I
yeah.
used to run away and get away from them all the time.
Hmm.
I think
And they thought I had a problem and wasn't understanding that they were the problem.
yeah. And you talk about how do you measure hard, and I think that's just one's lived experiences, right? My difficulties of experience are going to be completely different than
Right.
yours. So how
Right.
can you
Right.
even compare it, right? You can't
Absolutely.
because they're
Just like
different.
religions.
It's just different.
Just
Yeah,
like Bible
so true.
verses.
Hmm.
It's just
It's
different.
all the same
Yeah.
thing.
Like how do you objectify it? That's the reality. And I think it's a very dangerous path to
Yeah,
objectify people's lived
absolutely.
experiences. It's a very dangerous path because then it goes down to comparison, which I fully am in the realm that if you're comparing yourself to others, you're not living life the way you should because you can't. Because the only person that you should compare yourself is yourself
Absolutely.
and how you want to elevate yourself to be better.
So money, financial and finances and being financially okay is one of the biggest negatives in a person's life, in a relationship, so on
Absolutely.
and so forth. But I mean, we see people at the height of the spectrum doing stupid shit
Yeah.
and killing themselves.
Well, yeah, because money doesn't bring
Right.
happiness. I
And
actually think money in general brings
it's not the money.
more
It's
chaos.
not the
It's how
money.
people handle the
It's the
money.
person. It's not the money. It's the person. The money is still the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the person.
Yeah, and I can
The
understand
car
that.
is still a car. It goes 200 miles an hour, but do you drive it 200 miles an hour?
Well,
No.
well, that's
But
the
you
limit
put a
on street
dumbass
racing.
in there who want to go fast, he gonna go 200 miles an hour.
Yeah,
It's all about the person,
yeah, and I
and
understand that.
that's with anything. Um, I mean, shit. If you tell yourself you rich, you rich. I told you the Reading Rainbow said I can go anywhere.
Yeah,
That's not bullshit. If
right.
you speak it and you believe it, you're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure you get
Yeah,
there.
and I absolutely agree. And I tell this to all my students all the time, which I said multiple times on this podcast, that in order for you to get anywhere, to be successful in anything, you need to have the purpose. The purpose gives you the agency, and the agency drives you to get to where you want to go to. I don't think anything's out of reach. There's multiple
That sound
barriers
like
that can
some
happen.
12-step shit.
Well, it's
Hey,
not.
AA, they giving us some AA shit here, audience.
Oh dear.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Is
I,
that
I am
that 12
literally
step?
5 seconds just showing you my ass.
Oh
Just
shit, let's too far. This is the too far button, everybody. Uh Gaggle is an ass caster, so we got to be careful.
so.
I'm surprised he not Muslim and he don't pray 5 times a day with his ass in the air.
Oh my god. This is how we're gonna get demonetized in Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
I'm sorry, no disrespect. We're gonna cut that part out. We cut that part out.
It's okay. You see, they're gonna
Shout out,
Saudi Arabia is gonna buy our podcast and then put us in Saudi Arabian jail.
yeah, probably. Shout out, yeah, cut that part.
So where did we even
So
go
we got
from
some.
here? Where did we
Listen,
even go?
it's kind of not difficult at all once you understand. There's 6 or 7 different spirits. If you want to call them demons, go for it. In this room right now, we just went through like 3 or 4 different emotions. Those were spirits.
Yeah.
We had a laughing spirit. We had a serious spirit. Our behind the scenes people who we pay to do the most importances
Oh.
as a cell phone spirit
Oh,
at
you
the
got
moment.
yeah, the cell phone spirit. Yeah.
You know,
She's
these
looking
are
up
these
at,
are different.
Facebook. She's using the cell phone spirit to channel the Facebook spirit.
She on Tinder. She texting that work boyfriend like it's all good.
Summoning the cheating spirit.
I made it.
That's the infidelity spirit.
Hostility spirit.
Oh,
no.
that
Oh,
is hilarious.
no.
So those, and we gotta stop. Another thing is, I mean, not stop. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I hate giving advice.
You've been doing that this whole
but I'm
podcast.
listening. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm not actually. I'm just giving what I feel.
Yeah.
And I got convicted about it.
Who convicted you?
The spirit, the conversation.
Oh, okay.
I can feel what she's saying. You probably can't.
Can you?
I don't know. I guess not.
It's because you're blocked.
I'm blocked. It's because I'm not vibrating high enough right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only that, like your energy's probably not at the same level, but like
Right.
you're just blocked. You don't can't feel it, can't see it.
Right.
Zach is the same way.
Mm.
Hmm.
So you're saying that you are picking up different frequencies than I am.
I mean, I think I feel and experience things
Yeah.
more differently than you.
I think
and
you trying to
I agree
find
with that.
logic in a situation where there's no logic to it.
Yeah, I
You are a very
can see.
logical
I am a
person.
very logical
Yeah.
person. I agree with that. It's not that I'm not open to understanding the experiences. I'm always open to any experience too. But there needs to be a requirement of understanding, which I think this is, a good part of the podcast in general, is for me to understand, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like I'm a closed book person where I don't want to understand it.
Absolutely.
I want to be open to different experiences and understand what's the meaning of everything, right? When we're talking about Jonathan and what Jonathan wants and desires, right? That's me trying to understand, contextualize
Mm-hmm.
what Jonathan represents.
But you can try and try and try and read and read and
It
read
won't
and
make
write.
sense.
It just won't.
Nope.
Like you just won't get it until you've experienced it.
And I agree. I think experiences drives knowledge, right? And you're right, because I don't have Jonathan hanging around me.
Every time
Right.
you say that name, I cringe.
I'm
Just so
sorry.
you know.
Sorry.
Yeah. I hate the name. Just FYI, it's crazy. I hate the name Jonathan and I hate the name Rachel.
Oh,
Just putting it
Rachel!
out there. Yeah. My first baby mama.
Oh boy.
FTB.
Wow.
But
Okay.
that's another story.
Okay, cool.
We'll save that one for Halloween.
So would you rather me refer this individual as spirit than
I'll call him my demon, yes.
okay, your demon. So
Why? It's why the why is crazy, right?
Mm,
But why do you consider him a demon?
because he is evil.
Okay.
He's very full of hate.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knocks things off my counters.
Mhm.
He throws down my shower curtain. But you believe in astral projection?
Yes.
That is when it gets the worst.
Yeah.
So basically, this woman told me that I met is that there's like 10 different levels to astral projection.
Mhm.
Like you fall asleep, you're in the first level, second level, third level,
Mhm.
and then the 10th level is astral projecting. You can go wherever you want to go
Absolutely.
in the spirit realm.
Absolutely.
And so my demon, he was trapping me in like the third level and he wasn't allowing me to go, which is why every time he'd like visit me, I'd be in my room.
Right.
It's because I wasn't
Right.
anywhere else spiritually. I was there in my room.
Is your room to you a peaceful place?
It was.
But not anymore.
Not anymore.
That's why he found it.
Well,
Or
yeah.
that was his, you know.
So the thing I find really conflicting about the demon, right, is that the story of before you were you is that he helped his spouse move on.
Yes.
And do you feel like the resentment of not being able to move on with her is causing this hatred?
Possibly.
You know when your woman tell you to do something and you don't do it,
Yeah,
and
that's all
then
the
she's
time.
sitting there like,
Yeah,
"Told you so."
yeah,
That's what's happening here.
yeah. Is that what's happening?
He's like, "I'm gonna get you, bitch." So here he is.
Yeah.
You know,
But it's way more intense
it
and
is.
angry.
It is. It is.
Yes.
But I'm
Yeah.
trying to put it in
No,
your.
I can
Yeah.
understand that. I can understand.
Um,
So he was the woman in the relationship before.
I don't know
uh,
how to
I got
like
lost.
for you to
Cut that part out. I got lost for a second. Cut that part out.
This is the best Saturday.
Shout out to Meg.
Shout out to Megan.
Meg keeps the ones and twos rolling.
There's threes.
Shout out to Saratoga.
Hmm.
You know,
You need a man.
open your
You need to be
mind
a
up.
man to open it.
I mean, just drink. I mean, if you're gonna drink something other than wine, drink natural spring water. I mean,
Mm,
it's got energy and movement and memory.
Yes, memory.
You know, in my opinion.
yeah, yeah. I
And
totally.
it's in a blue bottle, and it comes
It's a pretty
from,
blue bottle too.
you know, I think it mirrors the water beyond the ice walls, if you believe in that.
The Antarctic ice walls is what you said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we can't get over there. Why do every nation agree that we can't go over there?
Because
Yes.
it's
We
in,
can't agree on anything,
I can
but
tell
we
you,
can agree
I
nobody
can
can go
tell you
over there.
why. I can tell you why. It's because Antarctica is an inhabitable place.
I don't know.
There's scientists and stuff
There's
out there.
scientists that live there in
That shit is
extreme
under.
duress.
It's under the ice.
But like, why?
Right.
Well, because really Antarctica is it's an ice field, right? There's no land you can really cultivate and actually
That
make.
you know of.
So why would they want to keep us from over there then? If you want to be dumb enough to go over there and see it, go.
We 100% have the technology.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Sure.
It is. People are waking up now, and more people are talking about it.
Mm. Isn't there like a thing on Google
We need to
Maps?
get Z here
like
again.
an area, like a dark area.
Oh, I got all the maps.
Yeah.
We in
Yeah.
Africa right now. If you
We're-
want to see the maps that I got.
I
Shit.
guess the rain's down in Africa.
Yeah, Jesus. There's we just been lied to, and
Yeah.
you know, that's some people follow politics and shit. I don't invite none of that in.
Can't blame you
I don't
there.
watch scary movies.
You shouldn't.
I'm real
Ooh,
big
you watch scary
on.
movies all the time.
I know, not in my own house though.
Oh,
I don't believe in karma. I think that is a Christian word. Christians always want to send somebody to hell,
well,
right?
karma's
So
not a Christian word.
karma,
Karma
is,
is
I
not-
think, is used by.
It's used by everyone as a general sense that if you do something wrong, life is going to
Where's
come
the
back.
good karma then? Why does it always have to be
Well,
wrong?
there's always good karma
But
too.
why do we always call out bad karma? Why do we never call out good
And that's a
karma?
good question. And I really think it's this, is that as humans, we like to focus on the negatives more than the positives.
Absolutely.
And that's really where it comes
But
down
when
to.
you don't operate that way and you elevate beyond that, that shit means nothing.
Sure.
Bad things happen and good things happen.
I
think
agree
we
with that.
all are tested.
Yeah, I think life
Battle
is a
tested.
test. Absolutely.
But if you have the faith, you're gonna get through it.
Sure.
Shit get bad for me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna say it ain't in my hands.
That's
Smoke some
Because
great.
I
Pineapple
don't own
Express.
any of this anyway.
Yes.
We can say God if we want to say God. And I only question it. Not that I'm against God. I only question it because I don't know. But there's a higher power out there, I believe, that
Well,
is
you should
protecting
always
me.
question anything,
I
right?
question everything.
You should. And, if we're going back to theology really quick, right? If we're made in God's image, right?
hmm
If we were truly not allowed to question, right? We wouldn't question. If we were not allowed to have the free will to wonder, we wouldn't wonder because the way I see it is that God is a curious being, right? If we are made to be in his image, that means we are curious, so therefore he is curious too.
Yeah, sense of humor.
Yeah.
He probably tug on his meat from time to time. He all of that.
Oh my
Like you
God.
think we just came up with this shit out of the blue?
Yeah.
It's been tested.
You're gonna get 2 ribs
It
removed
told
for
us
that
not
one.
to. You should remove them. Then I could, I'm getting divorced. I got it from there. Shit, it's gonna be me and my RV if I can lose 2 ribs. You know what that means?
Hold a second.
Oh,
Hold a second.
I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be me and my RV.
Okay.
Too far.
Oh my
Ah,
God.
too far. We only get we got a 5-hit limit. Once we go past that, the show's over. Because
Hey, we're back. We had to go through a little bit of an intermission because one of our mics shut off. It must be the spooky spirit that's taking the mic out and just destroying our show.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
My hairs have been standing up
Mhm.
for a little bit. So this was a good interview.
I think this has been a very good interview.
It's hard to get through it. When the interview's good, it's hard to let the person we interview and talk.
Mm.
I think we should let you talk a little bit more.
Because I
Right.
got questions and it's hard for me. Because then I'll forget about that question. That thought will leave.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll do better of.
We see that self-growth right there. All right.
Getting
So,
there.
It's the feminine. So when the podcast started, I was using my masculine.
mhm.
Now I'm using my feminine.
Why
So
do you
it's
think
all
it
about the women.
switched?
Shout out to Meg back there. The
Yeah.
energy just changed. That's all. My feminine spirit entered me.
Yeah. Mm,
That's
yeah,
all.
exactly.
Something.
So, one of the questions I have is, do you think all your hauntings was just by this one demon, or do you think it was multiple demons?
I think this one is the main one. Yes.
But throughout all your hauntings throughout your whole life, right? Is it just one specific demon, this specific demon, or do you think it was multiple different?
I've had encounters with multiple.
Do they throw a
Absolutely.
party with them?
No.
Okay.
I was very afraid of every
Oh, yeah.
single one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, there was this one time my older sister went into my room while I was sleeping, and she said she saw this like dark entity like floating over me while I was sleeping in my bed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the demon.
It could have been. I don't know. I
Mm.
didn't see it.
Interesting. So is I remember back in episode 3 we were talking about that all your family members, your sisters in specific, are very
Mm-hmm.
sensitive to this.
Yep.
So would you say you're the most sensitive to the extra?
No.
No.
No, she seems like she can talk about it pretty freely.
Yes, I've done lots of research
Yeah.
about it.
Mhm.
Kind of like you accepted it.
Yes, I have. I think at the moment he's currently haunting me again, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It is
Um,
what it is.
Right. For me, sorry again, I'm cutting you off. For me, it was
It's a masculine.
it was
We call that mansplaining.
no, I just don't want to lose the thought. I apologize.
Mm.
Um I think for me, you gotta learn to accept it,
Mm.
especially when nobody understands. Or I was at the point of hurting myself to rid it.
Yeah.
Something that I can't explain to anybody.
I get it.
Um,
Mm.
so so I accepted it, and we fucking hang out and party.
Yeah. Negative
Whatever it is.
entities like to isolate. Mine tells me to kill myself every day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
really
Yeah.
terrible.
It's really, I get these like flashes of like scary things, and I know that's him in my head.
But terrible. It's just terrible on this realm.
It's terrible
Because
in
if
any
she
realm.
does that, it's sad and it sucks on this realm if you believe, but somebody wants her back somewhere else. We just don't know. We can't see.
Mm.
Like we lose her here, but she's
Sure.
being gained over here.
Yeah, I can see what
Um,
I can hear what you're saying.
it's really yeah.
I'm definitely not going to go on this podcast and endorse
No.
unaliving,
Please don't. No. It's
unaliving,
just the
as they would say on YouTube. We're not going to
yeah,
endorse unaliving.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's well. How come one times one ain't three?
What? That's
How come, Tygan?
six,
How
seven,
come?
six,
I
seven,
mean, you're
six,
supposed to
seven.
multiply, right? It's multiplication.
Oh, wow.
So if you multiply into one, why is it one? Where did it multiply at?
Because one of itself can only be
But
multiplied
you
by one.
multiplying it. You multiply me, there's going to be another me, right?
If it was
Also, there's two
1
now.
times 2, 1 times 2 is 2, so that'd be 2.
Well, we can't times it by two until the two exists.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Disagree.
I do.
Yeah, disagree. I'm gonna call my demon on you.
Oh, yeah.
No, so
No, no.
yeah, you
We're gonna play
disagree.
fetch, aren't
No,
we?
no,
Yeah.
no.
My demons are cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty cool.
Then are they demons or are they just spirits?
Well, we.
I don't. Sometimes when they encourage me to do shit I know I'm not supposed to do, they demons.
Okay.
And that's a good point. The way I like to say it is that emotions in general, right? The emotions, no matter what, are not bad, right? It's what you do with it, the actions of the emotions
Right.
that make the emotions bad.
It's the law of the land.
It's the way that humans work, in my
Yeah.
opinion,
Yeah.
right? The way that you are explaining spirits and demons, spirits being those of the good emotions and demons being those that are the bad emotions. And it's up to you to make the decision of how you want to carry out those demons or spirits.
You still in control, right? This is inside of you. If you
Yes.
don't have the self-control, then you can't conquer them at that time.
Sure.
And you can't get scared because then they'll
Right.
feed off of that too.
Absolutely.
They
Yeah.
get more powerful.
So
Yeah.
you still know right from wrong. And it depending on how long you carry these beings, you kind of develop a relationship with them.
Well, the way you describe spirits and demons is the emotions of yourself and understanding your own
It
emotions.
absolutely is.
Yeah.
For the most part, I think we are running from ourselves, depending
Yeah.
on what you have in you. It's
Mhm.
it's you.
Yeah, and the way that Bella is describing her own demons is an actual supernatural demon,
Mm.
right? There's a definition change, right? Because what you're talking about is internal, right? It's an internalized feelings and emotions, and how does that drive your actions? What Bella is talking about is a supernatural entity that's telling her to do things that she doesn't want to do, and if she doesn't do those actions that the demon is telling her to do, there's going to be consequences. So it's more of a existential threat than an internal threat. Is the way I'm understanding it. Would you say that's accurate?
Kind of.
I wouldn't use super natural. It might be more natural than we know.
Okay, yeah, and I can
We
understand
just
that.
don't know.
Because supernatural, if you were super, is the lack of understanding, and natural being what's in nature, right?
If you were in a dark room with the lights completely out Would you be scared?
Yes.
Why?
I vibrate high. Sorry, that wasn't for me. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a good question.
Well, it goes for both of you. Would
That
you
was
be
a good.
scared, man?
Absolutely not.
Why?
I can see clear in a dark place
I can see clearly now the dark.
because I don't
is
want to
gone.
see all this shit.
Mhm. All
Sure.
the shipping, what? Stuff?
Everything else when the lights on.
Yeah.
I use dark places um to readjust my mindset or myself.
Yeah.
I love it. Honestly, it don't. No, not at all. I am I am. This is weird. We talking about this. I am confined space certified, and I only did that because I liked it.
What does that mean?
I'll go hang out in the crawl spaces and in
Oh,
the ceilings
no.
and shit. I love it.
I should show you the video I sent to Reed.
I'm one of those. I find the need um if I'm you know how we all get this sense of fear in us or failure
Sure.
going into something, I
Sure.
chase that shit.
Yeah, and I
Um,
can understand that. It's the previous episode we had with Khalil.
we
We
talked
we
about that.
talked about
Yeah,
that where he says, "No, I think you should only chase the success," or I think it's something like that. I could be
yeah,
wrong. And then I came in and was like, "Well, in order to succeed, you need to fail."
yeah,
Right? Because you need to understand failure. Failure teaches you a lot more than
absolutely,
success, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because
absolutely.
it becomes a mark.
Yeah, I've been getting F's all my life. Yeah, I ain't gonna stop now.
Yeah.
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 You a lot of people don't understand and realize like life is two things.
Hmm.
Whatever you think about has an opposite side of it. Everything. And
Yeah.
once you understand that, like you need those two things to balance. Life is about balance.
Yeah. And I agree with that. Everything's about balance, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
No matter,
Life is everything.
yeah, exactly. It's balance. One of my really good friends, Hunter, he talked to me about dating relationships before, right? And they always tell you that relationships had to be 50-50, right? And he
I don't
told me
believe that.
that's a bunch of bullshit, right? Because it's never 50-50. It's never going to
No,
be like the balance always moves one direction or another
absolutely.
direction, right? And the time a relationship fails is when you're both down at the same time.
Absolutely. I think 50-50 is the acceptance.
Yeah.
So absolutely we need 50-50.
Yeah.
But the scale has to tip. Somebody's got to be stronger than this person, and then this person has to be strong. But if y'all can come back to here, you're good. If you're
Yeah.
living like this, it ain't gonna work.
No. And I agree with
It
that.
has to be what is
Because
it? A fair exchange
even
is
if
not a robbery.
right, because even if one person like this and one person's like this an extended amount of time, that one person is just going to go down too because
Yeah.
you had to be.
Or that one person can bring that other person up if they're willing to.
I think
Um,
it just depends on the person individually, right?
Mm-hmm.
well, hopefully people use discernment in that and
Yeah,
get to know somebody before they commit in something like that,
sure.
because
Right.
then that's just like, what is our camera person seeing you?
Wow, this has been a lot of
We
shots
should
at me.
bring her onto the podcast,
This
Megan.
is having a lot of shots at me
Bringing
today.
Megan. Hello.
Yeah. So,
There's been a lot of
you
shots
know,
fired at me today in this podcast, more than
that's,
usual.
love is blind.
Love,
Mm.
love is blind. That's
Yeah.
It's blind.
Yeah.
wow, wow. This,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And we're back. Shout out to Saratoga Water.
we didn't make a cut.
We still going, y'all.
We're still going. We never
still
made a
y'all.
cut.
This is
We only had one intermission.
This is a good one. So I think podcasts like what we do, it's hard to be comedic in things when the situation is so drastic. I
Right.
guess.
Yeah. No, and I understand.
But in
So
order
you
for
just
you,
make shots at me about why my wife is with me.
well, you're the lowest on the totem pole. So I mean that's kind of
Gotta bring
how
you up. 50-50.
The 50
We gotta
Yeah.
bring you
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
bringing me up.
Yeah.
Yes.
It seems like you're just bringing my marriage down.
No.
You guys are gonna come out stronger
Yeah,
than
we
ever.
got to keep love.
This is gonna have a
Um,
bigger conversation. You see, we're gonna go to her house, and Megan's gonna like that van guy.
She's
she's
like,
gonna
wait a
say you should
second.
probably
Wait
start
a
listening
second.
because he's got a lot of good things to say.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she's probably been watching my videos while you nap.
Oh, yeah. The ones in Pornhub.
No,
Van? Is that
this
true?
one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Pornhub.
Uh,
No.
yeah.
No, that's on the family vacation tape. Hopefully that didn't make it. Shout
Sorry.
out to the family,
Sorry, Disney.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, Disney.
Yeah.
We christened you in the wrong place in the wrong time.
You know, this is a funny something is so before Corinne gets home, shout out to Corinne.
Shout out to Karan.
I put myself almost in like a cocoon state, right? Come home and I got my elements that I use for relaxation and just forget about the day, so I don't bring my angers home
Mhm.
from the day. You know what I'm saying? I try to
Yeah.
separate that. So I try to get home before because I consider myself to be the energy carrier of this house.
Sure. I can believe that.
So I do the best I can to not come in here when the world is pissing me off
Mhm.
and take that out on them or not give them the attention they deserve, especially Alice. She's like 6.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she daddy's girl. So
Oh, yeah.
even though I'm tired of shit or mentally drained, I still gotta come out of myself to be what she needs, right?
Absolutely.
Um,
And that's just a mark of a leadership, too.
It is. Yeah.
but like yesterday, Corinne came
Oh,
home.
boy. You sure you
Me
wanna
and
say
Jake
this on
was having a
Laser Bear?
good old time. She know what she did.
Oh, boy.
I didn't waste any time. And we just vibing and she walked up like, "Oh, move these plants," before she even put her bags down. And so, not that it was bad, but it was a funny conversation to have with her going into what we were doing
Sure.
today. Like an emotion like that, when I'm in a very happy state and you come home with this shit, you just completely,
You unravel. Yeah.
and not to say shit, like it wasn't nothing bad. I was just using it as an example, but like with anybody, you can be in a good mood and accept somebody else's demons, and that'll just destroy your or energy. I don't want to keep
You
saying
got to
demons.
protect your own energy, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's hard when it's your wife, you know.
Oh bullshit! No attachments.
No
No
attachments.
attachments to
Oh,
anything.
why?
Like I love them.
Yeah.
I love my kids, but I love them enough to cut the cord.
Right, which is what you need to do eventually
Yeah,
to let them become their own person.
absolutely. I can't be. Um, I don't want to be afraid. I'm okay with death,
Yeah.
right? I'm at peace. If I went right now, I'm good, and they know this.
Mhm.
I don't want this sad. If they choose to have a funeral, which I also ask not, just don't put me in the ground.
No, so
Yeah.
what we're gonna do when you do pass away, Van, I thought about this quite a bit.
Yeah,
What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until 4th of July
yeah,
and get one of your cars, right?
yeah.
And then we're gonna do the car jump in Matsu.
Hmm.
We're gonna put you in the car and then launch you. We're gonna launch.
Happy Death
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
We're gonna launch you.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna come through your faucets, and you're gonna wash your clothes with me, shower your body with me, or
Ooh,
be there
yeah.
with you.
I bet you
So
are.
you're saying you'll turn into a ghost?
No, he's gonna turn into the water
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
be in the
Lake of the no.
filtration system, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna touch all of y'all every day. So
Here's man, watching you since
yeah,
2025.
yeah. But I don't want to be afraid to die because they won't be okay. I know they'll be okay. That's why
That's a
I can
good feeling.
accept it.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
all. Like I don't want to go kill myself, but why we people think about death when it's time to die, when we living to die since we got here.
Yeah.
So
Well, you gotta live life to the max of your extent, and
you do.
yeah, that's the reality of it.
That's why I don't worry or
And
I try not
probably
to
that's
anyway.
probably what your demon didn't do is that he didn't live the
No,
life that he
because,
wanted to.
yeah, we were horrible to each other.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet I'll come back as that damn dog.
You know, some people do say that if you're an abuser, you'll come back as the
I don't kick the
abused.
dog and
No,
shit,
no,
but
no.
yeah.
That's just an example. Like, if you hate the dog, you're gonna come back as a dog.
That's really funny. I want to
Yeah.
see Dog Van days, Van Dog days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of y'all might get me. You never know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
That would be crazy.
I'm okay with it. How do we not already know that?
What would your bark sound like?
Like, how do we not already know?
Mhm.
Like, how do I know Minchie ain't my uncle
He probably
or
is.
my grandma and I'm mean as hell to him or my grandpa? Who knows what spirit is in that little? And he is attached to me for some strange reason.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, no, get him, come get the dog. But he always want to come over here.
Aw.
Another thing, it's like when I sit outside a lot.
Mhm.
I'll probably leave for work at 7, but I'm sitting outside at like 5:30 in the morning every
Right.
morning. And then sometimes when it's warm enough,
Mhm.
I'll just go put my feet in the grass and hold on to the tree.
You're grounding.
Yeah.
And then you hump it.
No. See, it don't got to be gay, and it don't got to be funny
Oh,
because it helps me. So,
right.
so now you're picking on me.
I'm not picking on
Oh,
you.
okay. You're
No.
bullying me.
I wouldn't say that either.
Yeah, you ass cast. Too
Well,
much.
that's 5. That's 5 right there. So
Well,
that's the end of the show. But we should actually be wrapping up. Bella, I want to extend my appreciation to you
Absolutely.
for coming back on the show.
thank you.
Absolutely.
It's
hope
good to
you-
be here.
I hope you felt like you had a better chance to talk and be
She
able
didn't.
to
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Like I did.
a little bit more than last
I
time.
felt it on the other one. You know, nothing against the young lady who did the interview
Clem.
with you.
Yes.
What was her name?
Clem.
Clem?
Clam.
Clam.
No,
Clem.
Clem.
Clem?
Clem.
CLE. Yeah.
That's her real name?
It's not her real name, but that's what
Her real
that's her
name is
nickname.
Costco Clem.
Yeah, her real name's Costco.
Costco Clem.
Her first
Costco
name,
Clem. Yeah,
Costco.
Costco.
Shout out to Costco Clam. The Kirkland brand.
Love clams.
From the Kirkland clan. No, shout out to her. I just when I saw that, and this is from the outside looking in, that's why you shouldn't judge. Is I'm like, oh, she not asking her the right questions, or they not asking her the right questions, and nobody's trying to like it was just she was trying to explain what she sees. And so for a minute, Bella's just kind of sitting there like this. And I'm like, oh God, they losing her.
Yeah,
Like,
listen to me. I did what's it called? Like dissociate there for a second. Yes.
Yeah. Well, going.
That's because Tyken also gave me tap water in disguise of the same
that's
cup.
terrible
No,
too.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that
do
was
that.
chunky
That's not
water.
true.
Give
Yeah.
me
That's
tap
not
water.
true.
I
And he
wasn't reading.
smiles
No,
every
no.
single time
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
bring
what
it
you're
out.
talking
That
about.
was
but
chunky
that's
water.
not true at all.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, I hope you had your chance to be able to talk more about your experiences, and we didn't.
We need a part 3.
Yeah, we're in part 3.
Most definitely a part 3.
Well, tomorrow we're going to, oh, not tomorrow, but next week, we're going to have a lactation specialist.
And I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
And
Why
we're,
all black people lactose intolerant?
well, here's what we're gonna do, Van. We're gonna ask the golden question:
Yeah.
Can you be milked?
We all can. We all can.
Well, I'll
We
ask
all,
it.
yeah,
We all
absolutely.
Big milk.
We all can.
Mm.
Well,
If I squeeze your nipple hard enough, I could make clear liquid come out of it.
oh boy.
I've done it before. Like I've squirted not through my main. No, hear me out. Yeah, cut that part out. Cut that part out. But not through my main nipple.
I
You know,
mean,
you got like little what would they
you
be
have
like
other nipples?
little puzzles around.
Oh, yes, on your
And I'm
areola.
squeezed and the juice squirted. Almost like a pimple,
Oh,
but it wasn't a pimple.
oh,
Okay, well, this is a beautiful way to end it.
So we can definitely
Oh,
be
God.
yeah, too far. Cut that part out. Schedule milking. Drop drop a location and your name and address, and we DoorDash and milking. So just
exactly.
let us know. Yeah, we'll get Tiger over there. Oh shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, well, that was a lot to process there. Well, Alaska, keep babbling. We'll see you in the next episode. Special thanks to Mitch Winstead. Sorry, your ears are going to be scarred after this episode.
Sorry. Shout out to the production team. Um, yeah, you know, all that. Shout out Bella, Gaggle.
I can't do this anymore. I got
Thank you.
I'm going to need therapy after this. Take care, guys. Bye.